Very solid tech. Gives you a bump with every single faction and 3 Solari when you reveal it. You're pretty much just getting it for the buy effect, though. Basically getting 2 victory points for 8 persuasion. Very solid. Power play is awesome. Getting 2 bumps is like a victory point as well. Shifting Allegiances is super powerful. I wonder if that'll get someone to go ECAS. And then Imperial Shock Trooper is kind of trash. As for these techs, Mimic Film, very good. We talked about in the tier list. Sonic Snoopers is not that great, and I hate Disposal Facility, but maybe someone can get it to work this game. Let's see here. I think Belmo might be picking. Okay, they'll be right back. So we can think about who we would want to play as here. With this opening Imperium row, we could go with a beast strat here. Go for the early Mimic Film. Maybe try to get our way to an early power play. Get a Shifting Allegiances or something going. We can go for a beast-oriented, heavy persuasion style. Could be fun. Other options, we could go Yuna. The Charm Directorship would give 1 extra Solari. And I do like Yuna in second place because she can pretty much guaranteed get to smuggling, which is just so powerful for her. She can get super early Swordmaster. So maybe we'll go for that depending on what Belmo goes for here. Hey, Dylan. Oh, yeah. Get it set up. Next time you get in here, we can get you in a game. We have Duke Leto Atreides for red player here. Very powerful S-tier leader. Probably the second best in the game, so they'll be one to look out for. So now we have to decide which one leader. And I'm really leaning between Yuna and the Beast here. We just did a combat game, so we'll get a little crazy here. We'll go for Yuna. Princess Yuna gets no starting water, but every time I gain Solari on my turn, I gain an increase by 1, and the Signet Ring ability gives allows me to pay 7 Solari to get a bump, a troop, and a spice. So, pretty good. And it looks like Yellow's going to go for the Beast. Okay, exactly what I was talking about. So I imagine they'll be going for a nice early power play here. Okay, and there's the dagger up to tech negotiation to get Mimic Film. I love it. Very good play starting out. So they'll be able to get their persuasion build going rather quickly here. Let's take a look at our opening hand. We have Dune Desert Planet, Signet Ring, Dagger, Convincing Argument, and Diplomacy. So in this scenario, it is kind of great for us to... We really like smuggling. We do. But I think we should just go to fold space, because now we're guaranteed to get double fold space into shipping access, which is just so good for us. So yeah, we'll go for that first. So we'll play our Diplomacy. We'll go to fold space, get a fold space card. Pretty good card overall. And like I said, we'll get early interstellar shipping access, which should help us get our engine going. Interstellar shipping is just such a... It's such an action-efficient way to spend your time. It's really good. Oh, and the first combat is Skirmish, which we should always reveal at the beginning of the game. I totally forgot to. The winner will get 1 bump and 1 spice. So I'd imagine we'll be seeing some people fight pretty hard over that. Getting that early bump is pretty good. Looks like the Duke is going to play their own Dune Desert Planet. They'll go grab smuggling. Totally fine. It was very unlikely that smuggling would make it back to us, so we kind of had to call our shot with this Diplomacy here. We do have our Signet Ring. Unfortunately, we won't be able to use our ability, so we'll have to decide where we want to go with that. I feel like usually the city spaces are pretty good alternative, but we shall see. We have a Dagger here from green. Okay, they'll go to tech negotiation as well. They'll just put down their negotiator. So probably eyeing up a power play here. One of the more expensive cards. We'll see. So no one's gone on in this combat yet. We might be able to win this. We have a Dagger in hand. I think this is just a full send for us. We'll go to Carthag. The only issue is... Oh. Sorry.
No, good.
Okay, let's see here. Did not realize yellow hadn't gone yet. That is my bad. So they play their Signet Ring, which will give them an extra troop. 2 extra troops once they get a faction alliance. They'll go to Carthag. And looks like they'll throw in their troops. I'd imagine just toss all 3 in here. They did play one of their daggers, so unless they have a dagger behind, it's going to be a little harder for them. So this is interesting now. We would have really liked to gone to that spot. We're left with pretty much just a green, blue, or orange space here. We could grab some spice, kind of underwhelming. We could go to Erkine. The disaster draw would be drawing into our Seek allies because then we wouldn't be able to go to Highliner. But I think that might be our best bet. Yeah, we just got to dodge a 1 in 5 chance here. If we get our... we could also reveal early here. Reveal early. We can pick up Shifting Allegiances, which is a really powerful card, because we're not really doing anything that useful with this action, right? We'll be getting 1 spice, so we'll be drawing a card, which could potentially hurt us. So I think we'll just go for the early reveal. So we'll reveal 4 and a dagger, and we'll pick up the Shifting Allegiances. Super S tier tech, or S tier card rather. I have tech on the brain, letting you bump down and bump up. And we should have a decent amount of spice if we can get this shipping track going. I'm not going to fight the beast here for this. They have an intrigue card, so it'll be pretty hard to stop them. And I think, okay, yeah, they did. Did they get their extra troop? They have 5. Okay, good. I want to make sure they didn't miss it. Bold of them to not put all of their troops in. They got a little bit greedy there. They could have put in 4 with their signet ring. If anyone wants to go to Hardy Warriors, they can get a guaranteed win on this combat, because they would be able to put in 4 troops. And we know that the beast has 1 dagger down. The only thing is the beast does have an intrigue card behind, which may have led to them deciding not to put all their troops in, but sorry. We have a wealth here from the Duke. Okay, so they won't go for the combat. They'll just get some Solari going. Very powerful as the Duke. Everything's a little bit more efficient with them. We have a reconnaissance here. They'll go to Carthage as well. Remember that Helena is not blocked on spaces. They could go in there on this. If they get the right tech card, they might want to. But no, they'll just elect to get 2 spice for 1 troop, which is pretty good. We have 2, 3, 4 buying power as the beast here. Oh, never mind. 6, because they went to tech negotiation and they have memo quarters. And this shows how accelerating this can really be, because now they get Worm Riders, a very powerful card. We have a reveal of 4 from the Duke, and they'll grab a Spice Hunter and a Arrakis Liaison. And we have a reveal of 5 here for green. Satellite Band versus Power Play. Actually a really tough call. I'd probably go for the Power Play personally. I think getting that extra bump is very valuable. The only thing is it's not as good in the early game, but getting Satellite Band would really help you accelerate your economy. But they do end up going for the Power Play. We have combat now. Starting with yellow.
Pass. Pass.
Sounds good. And green.
Well.
Cool. So yellow takes this one down. They get a bump anywhere they want, and they will take it with the Fremen. I imagine they're going to push for that alliance so they can get more value out of the Worm Riders. And green gets some spice. Next round. We are the first player. We know we're going to get our Seek allies here. And I think we're playing this every single time, and we'll get our interstellar shipping going. Okay. So we'll play Seek allies. We'll go to fold space. We'll get our first victory point of the game, and we'll get very nice early interstellar shipping access. We have a signet ring here from the Duke. They'll go to smuggling again. Will they collect here? This could be a very early Swordmaster. Very nice. And they do. Okay. I like that play a lot. And they can use... Actually, they can't use their signet ring ability because they don't have any spice, unfortunately. All right. Did they have spice? Did you have spice, Red? Anyone in the chat know if they had it?
Yeah, I don't think they did.
I don't think they did. I don't think they went to a spice gathering spot.
No, he went.
Totally happens.
Nice try.
Okay, so I missed what was happening. I think green played Seek allies. Yep, they went to Hardy Warriors. They threw a bunch of troops in here. They're going to fight yellow. Yellow plays their Seek allies. They go to Still Suits. They throw in 2 troops. This is a really powerful combat.
Last round.
Machinations, so I understand why people are fighting for it. Our turn here. And we played into our fold space strategy for a reason. We'll play our Dune Desert Planet. We'll go to interstellar shipping. And we'll just go up, too. Always a good play. This gets trashed. Also not forget that. Thank you, MZ. Yeah, I thought he didn't. I could have sworn. It is really hard for me to pay attention. If I mess anything up, let me know in the chat, and I'll try to correct it. I don't do it on purpose. I just forget sometimes. Looks like the Duke will play their dagger, and they will get their Swordmaster. Really good early on. Second round Swordmaster is insane. kind of what we were thinking about doing with smuggling, but when the Beast didn't go fold space on their first action, they kind of invited us to do it. So here we are. But hopefully the action efficiency of going interstellar shipping over and over again will carry us through this process. Green will play their diplomacy, okay, and they'll go to secrets. So, well, they're maybe not. Maybe not. They're trying to decide here. They could also go wealth. And, yep, that's what they end up doing. Oh, never mind. They'll go to secrets. Yeah, I think that's okay. They might not have any better actions. Oh, okay. They'll play Quid Pro Quo here. So get the double bump. Not bad. Early victory point. With each faction that has at least, yeah, okay. Solid play. Very nice early move there. That's a lot of gain. And they're about to win Machinations. So we could be looking at some early alliances here. Helena's really going for a speed run victory. That's how you win this game super fast, by the way. Just getting a bunch of alliances before anyone else can react to you. But, yeah, I like where their head's at. It's going to be hard to keep up for sure. The Duke does have a very powerful setup as well, though. Getting this out this early is just insane. But we'll see. We have a dagger here from the Beast. Might be eyeing up another tech. They can grab Sonic Snoopers, and they do. Okay. They're making all the techs work this game. That will reveal invasion ships, which is solid. Make sure you grab your intrigue yellow. Okay. Turns are going a little bit faster now that I'm remembering to actually do stuff on my turn. Let's see here. We will reveal 2, 3, and a dagger. We have no troops in combat, so that doesn't pertain to us. Imperial Shock Trooper, I think, is a terrible card. Truth Sayer might be the option here. Get a little more access, and it can shuffle out cards. I think that's just good. Yeah, we'll go for it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Leah Kynes comes out. Oh, my God. SS tier card. This is so good. Whoever gets this card is going to be in a very good spot. Just lets you get so many Spiceman's Flow cards so early on. We have a reveal here from Green. They reveal 2. They take an Arrakis Liaison. Fair enough. Never bad getting some liaisons in the deck. And we'll see what Yellow decides to do here. 2, 3, 4. Buying power. Oh, 5. I forget. They always have Mimic Film. And they grab Leah Kynes. Okay, so looks like the Beast is going to be going a very heavy Spiceman Slow strategy game here. And Leto will just grab an Arrakis Liaison. So combat. Green.
I'm passing.
Yellow.
Pass.
Sounds good. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so Green plays to the victor. So they'll get 3 spice in addition to their 2 bumps from Machinations. Green has a nasty setup right now. And Green has a nasty setup, but Yellow has an awesome persuasion build going. And they might be able to grab Trom Directorship for themselves, which would just be nasty. Okay, it looks like Green will start working on the fold space track, and they'll take a bump with the Fremen and try to get that alliance going. They're going to fight Yellow for it, which I'm sure Yellow is not excited about because they want to get the Fremen alliance for their Worm Rider. So there's definitely going to be a lot of battling going on here. What's up?
Orsky, can you back it up? Pumpkin's asking.
One sec.
What? You're muted. I can't hear you. Babe.
Yeah, I think I just did it. Did that fix it?
I can't hear you, babe. I can hear talk. She's in the
No,
other room.
it's just I was supposed to, I'll just do it manually. It's fine. I just have to. All my cards were supposed to go to my discard. But the thing.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, hold up.
Just a little technical issue here. Yellow will fix that right up. We'll draw our deck. I don't remember what our first draw was, so unfortunately that little hiccup will change the future of the game a little bit, but always try to stay flexible. And we got some good cards, honestly. Shifting Allegiances could be nuts for us. Also have a fold space as well. We'll see what Red decides to do here. They are going folks first. Looks like they're going to go for the Dune Desert Planet. Probably get smuggling again. Maybe. Oh, they already went. They grabbed some spice for themselves. 4 spice for 1 water. Really good deal. A lot of water building up in the Great Flat, too. Beast has a lot of water, so they can definitely take advantage of that. We have no water. Green will go for Still Suit, so they'll force Yellow to have to go to the Great Flat right now if they don't want to get all that spice stolen from them. I'd imagine they would if they have the access. We don't have to rush to interstellar shipping. We do have to decide, would we want to go up then down? Probably not. But shifting allegiances could be nice here. I think we might do that with our first action. Okay, yellow will play diplomacy. They'll go to Hardy Warriors. They're going to try and fight for this alliance. I didn't notice. Green played their power play here, so they're just going to lock this alliance up forever. That cannot feel good for yellow. I would be quite perturbed. But, I mean, they just get a little bit less value out of it. So they'll go in for this combat. Not the best combat. Raid stockpiles. Intrigue and a spice. Take it or leave it kind of thing. But great value to be had on the Haga Basin right now. So we'll go for that first. I don't think, yeah, no one else has full space access, so that is fine for now. Shifting allegiances is so good. But is it good enough? Do we actually just go for our smuggling first? And then, yeah, I think we actually do that first, and then we can go shifting allegiances with our second move? Or interstellar shipping, rather? Yeah. Because we'll get enough Solar to go Swordmaster next round too, because we should be drawing into our dagger as well. Yeah, okay, so we'll start out with the Fold Space. We'll see what we get. Maybe if we draw a high persuasion card, we can tempt ourselves into going for something a little bit better here. But yeah, we'll go for this first. So we'll go for smuggling. We'll get our Solari. We'll drop down. So we get 2 troops. We'll take even more Solari, which is enough for our Swordmaster this round. And I don't think anyone else has enough for it. And since it's Fold Space, we have to draw a card. Not what we were looking for, but it's fine. So we won't have enough persuasion probably to get our Chom Directorship going, but nothing to worry about. We have a second Dune to the Imperial Basin for the Duke. So they have a ton of spice now. They're going to feel that ring of theirs forever. So great value for them. Oh, I forgot to take my bump also. I'll just take that now. I took it with the guild. Whose turn is it? It's Green's turn. Yep. Okay, looks like Green's going to play their Signet Ring here. Likely reserve Chom Directorship here. I think even if they're not going to buy it, you just don't want to let anyone else buy it. And they are obligated to remove a card from the row. We'll see what card they end up removing here. Okay, they'll go to Tech Negotiation, so I think they're going to be eyeing up... Oh, interesting. So they take out Missionaria. Okay, they'll just take that for free, I guess. I'm really surprised they didn't go for Chom or Satellite Plane there. But I mean, I guess this will be free now. We have a dagger here from the Beast, and they'll grab their High Council seat. So their persuasion engine is rolling. I really like what the Beast is doing here. So I think this is a pretty easy Sword Master for us. Not much to think about. Great thing about Yuna, she gets her Solari going early and often. We might just end up playing... Oh, okay. We have a Dreadnought here from Duke Leto. I love it. And they'll grab Holtzman Engine. Okay. S tier tech. Just released a tech video on it, so they are going to be a force. They draw an extra card every single round, and they will be using their Signet Ring ability to take 1 bump with the guild. Makes sense. So now they're at 0 spice, but they got a pretty good deal out of it. Decent amount going for this combat. We have a reveal from Green. They reveal 3 and a dagger, so that will put them up to 3. And they'll pick up Guild Administrator. Oh, no. Chom comes up. Chom Delegate is awesome. Yeah, and they'll take that in a heartbeat. Damn. Great. Super lucky for them. Although, now In the Shadows comes off. That is an awesome card as well. Some really good cards coming up out of nowhere. And they will reveal. So they have 2, 4, 5. Unfortunately, no Fremen cards. But they do have 6, 7, 8. So they'll take Chom Directorship. We talked about it. It happened. I'm really surprised Green didn't reserve it to deny this play, but here we are. Green might have a question. Okay, I see. Yeah, they thought about going Research Station to get it. Super powerful card. We weren't quite close enough to get it, though, unfortunately. But, yep, Beast, 6 spot. And they're chasing on this Fremen Alliance, surprisingly. They might be able to get it. So we have 1 action left. I think we just go for the Shifting Allegiances here. Unfortunately, we're going to be left with 4 Spice, or 4 Persuasion, which is a little bit awkward. There's not a lot of great cards for 4. I mean, I don't think In the Shadows will still be there, but I think we don't want to be passing up on our interstellar shipping, so we'll go for it. We'll play our shifting allegiances. We won't be playing it for value this turn, but that's fine. I'm actually really surprised no one went for a great flat this round. But there we go. We have a real here from red. They have 4, so they'll be grabbing in the shadows, and they'll pass. Not interested in any of the other cards. Our reveal here. Reveal 4 and a dagger. Do I want Jessica Varakis or Weirding Way? Or just 2 Arrakis liaisons. Tough. Weirding Way is pretty good for me. I have an extra action now. And being able to go interstellar shipping into something is very solid. 2 daggers. I don't think a lot of people have been going heavy combat strategy. I might just go for the Weirding Way. It does suck that it doesn't have 2 persuasion, though. God, I am real tempted to go for just 2 of these Arrakis liaisons. But we'll set up for some interesting plays. Test of Humanity comes off. That's a great combo card with what we got. Can't buy it, though. Okay, combat. Starting with red. Nope. No intrigues, no intrigues. Yellow. So yellow's reaching for a card here. Okay. Master Tactician. They can win this right here. I think you do this. Why not? You cycle it out. And you get 3 spice. Pretty good. And they do lock it up with that one. No one else has any intrigues. Okay, yellow, you got it. Take your rewards, everybody. Yellow looking powerful here. We're going to see. This is the test, because we have been going nothing but shipping. So we'll see if it's really good enough to carry us through this game here. It might not be. Okay, some good cards. Okay. I'll take these. Very solid, actually. So we have a super quick great flat here from green, and they are at a ton of spice now. They can start pounding highliners all day. And a good combat as well. So procure the Imperial Basin. That's a lot of water. We'd like to get some troops in here if we could. But also tempted to, you guessed it, to go for our spot again. It's a shame we don't have any spice, but we haven't gone to any of the water spaces really at all. If we go up and down, we could collect. We could get Solari from this. That would put us up to 5, and that would give us enough to get our High Council seat going as well. Where do we want to go with this diplomacy is the question. We could start working on getting our water. That would also give us some points, and we'd be able to get some troops in, because we just want water from this conflict. I don't think we're ever going to win it. But even getting 3rd place isn't too bad for us. Does anyone else have full space access? They do not. So we have some time to get there. We have our Signet Ring. We won't be using that this round, I don't think. We have Bene Gesserit access. Could go there as well. Fold space. We would like to play this fold space, but it's not too bad leaving it in the game for now. We're not close to being in the Spice and Flow territory. So let's go for the... could we just ignore water here? Is another question we want to ask ourselves. No. Let's start working on these victory points. It's going to be too hard to win without them. So we'll get our first water of the game. We'll throw in 2 troops. And we still are the only ones with access to interstellar shipping, as long as no one picked up a good intrigue card, so should be fine. We have a Spice Hunter here from Duke, and they'll just go to smuggling. Okay. Not bad. I think this was a pretty low-ranked card in Hidden Assets video. We have a dagger here, Mentat, so they'll just get themselves an extra action this round. Always nice. They can end up going highliner with their last move. We have a dagger here from the Beast. They'll just go up to tech negotiation. They'll get another tech. Okay, Chomarchy. 2 more intrigue cards. It's a bold play, though. Real bold play. Because I will be able to steal from them if they don't play one of those intrigue cards. Okay, they're going to risk it. Which I love, because now I can punish them for that. Getting 2 intrigue cards for 1 play. Always nice. Okay. Yeah, that's the unfortunate downside to having all those intrigues. And we can get rid of a card as well. But let's see what we get from this intrigues deck first. Not that good. Not that good at all. It's fine, whatever. Okay, so now we can discard a card to draw a card. I guess we'll get rid of reconnaissance. We don't need that. Okay, whatever. And that is that turn. And important to remember that we are getting some much needed value out of these spaces, so totally fine. Wish we had some spice. We have a reconnaissance here from the Duke. They'll go to Carthage. They can throw in their Dreadnought now. Not too bad. We'll see what Green decides to do here. This would be a good time for Highliner. They can get a victory point out of it. I wish we got a combat intrigue card. That would have been pretty nice. But it was not meant to be. We do have this. So we could draw if we really need to. But I think we'll just end up going interstellar shipping with our last action. And if we go interstellar shipping, we could pick up hollow projectors. Go up and down. Which might be pretty nice for us. Hollow projectors is sick. Really helps you even out your turns. Okay, here's the diplomacy. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. Yep, they're doing it. Highliners. Let's go. And they get interstellar shipping access as well. Not great. Luckily, we are going before them for the next 2 cycles, so we should be good for a little while, but damn. Kind of sucks. We also can't throw any more troops, so it looks like those 2 troops we put in are going to go completely to waste. Whatever. Yep, they all go in. So we'll be tying for 3rd at the most. And they reveal a bunch of daggers, so that's not happening. So let's see here. They reveal 4 total persuasion plus 2 plus 3 is 7. And a bunch of daggers puts them up into 2nd place as well. So they'll be getting some water out of this. They already have a lot of water, so they're going to want to start using that eventually. But, right, 4, 6, 7, yeah. So if I had 7 here as the beast, they really don't need water anymore. So Satellite Band's not as effective for them. I really like Test of Humanity. But if they're... And they're going pretty high persuasion. Oh, okay, wow, they go for it. So they have 2 left to buy. Oh, no, they have 3 left to buy. They have tech negotiation. Okay, they actually had 8 persuasion. And they'll pass. Okay, we have 1 action left. I think we should just take our alliance and call it a day. Yeah, I think that's just good. Now, do we go up and down is the question. And I think we do. Hollow Projector's pretty good, right? Yeah, we'll do it. I talked about how it was good. Might as well put my money where my mouth is. So we'll play our Dune Desert Planet. We'll go to interstellar shipping. We'll go up and down. So we'll get 2 troops. We'll take our bump. And we get 1 extra because we're Yuna, so that'll put us up to 5. Which is enough for our High Council seat, which is really important for us. We took our troops. With that Solari, do we need more? Yeah, we should fuel our ring in the future. Getting more Solari isn't terrible, as you know. Put us at the 6. We do really need spice too, though. Oh, actually, we have to take spice if we want to get hollow projectors. So yeah, we'll get hollow projectors. We get a 2 discount, so we will take that. Pay 1 spice. Revealing restricted ordnance, solid. I'm sure the beast would love that. We'd like to deny it though. And let's see here. I think that is everything, right? Got my troops, yeah. Okay. Got my bump. So we are up to 3 now, and we're 1 away on 2 tracks. So we're making some progress. We're in a 2nd place scenario right now. Green is still looking very good, as well as yellow. I could activate the Signet Ring. I just don't think it's worth it until I get my High Council seat for right now. We have a reveal of 4 and 2 daggers. Looks like they pick up Jessica Varakis. We have a Smuggler Stop to hear from Green. Not great. They actually do have the influence needed, so that stinks. We have a reveal of basically nothing. 1, so we'll pass. Combat. Okay, we got an ambush here from yellow. Are they going to take another victory here? Wow. Okay. Pass. Red has the option. Will they play a card? Would have been nice if we grabbed that ambush when we stole from them, but whatever. Okay, so yellow will lock it down. They are in a great spot. I love where their game's going. Looks like everybody got their rewards. I think, yep, okay. Sure, Green's not happy about that one. Green really needs to lock down this alliance. So we do have holo projectors now, so we can start cycling out some cards, and not a bad time to get it because these cards are kind of poo. We'll see. Combat is Siege of Arkeen, so victory point combat, pretty good. Everybody else has water in this game, a lot of it. Beasts could start hitting Research Station, just buy infinite cards for themselves. I think Green said they would be right back, so we'll wait for them to come back. But we can kind of look at the board state right now, figure out what we're going to do with this turn. Shifting Allegiances is just awesome. We should take advantage of this while we can. We have a yellow with a Dune Desert Planet, and they'll just grab some spice here. Fair enough, fair enough. And they don't have any troops to put in. We're in a good spot here as far as combat goes, actually. There is a world where we just say screw it and we go diplomacy to hardy warriors. Could be really good. But I think shifting allegiances play is just solid here, right? We can shift away from the Fremen and work on getting this Bene Gesserit alliance. I think that works. Okay, so we'll start out with the shifting allegiances. We can play our expedite here to get the full shipping bonus in so we can actually use this. Yeah, I think that's a good play. Okay. Expedite, we'll play one, move up one. And then we'll play Shifting Allegiances to Interstellar Shipping. And we'll go up and down. And with that, we will get 2 troops. We have so many troops. We'll take 2 spice. And we will now use that 2 spice over here. So the question is, we actually also get a bump with this. So do we want to go for the Fremen, or do we want to go for the Bene Gesserit, or do we want to go for the them? I think we can actually just grab the alliance right now, so why don't we? So we'll pay 2 here. We'll go down with the Fremen, and we will go up 2 here. And then we'll use our bump from here to get 1 more. Okay. Oh, and a pretty good combat card as well. So we just locked up an alliance for 2 alliances now. Well, not locked up per se, but we're doing some work. So let's see here. The Duke, they'll play their own diplomacy. They'll go to fold space. So now they have access to interstellar shipping as well. We have a Chom delegate out of green. So they're going to be getting a lot of good use out of that card. I'm pretty jealous. Now, it looks like they're going to go up and down here. Grab the Solari. Not bad. They've been pretty Solari starved this game, so that'll help them out a lot. Yellow, the tech god. Hopefully that card that gives you a point for having 3 techs doesn't come around, but we shall see. We still have holo projectors as well. I should probably holo projector out one of these dunes. I don't need 2 of them. Forgot to do that last round. I'll have to remember again. It's kind of hard to remember these techs a lot of the time. Okay. Make sure I didn't unmute in the Discord. Man, this is going to be a tough one. I think we're in a good spot, though. 2 alliances is pretty good. We're going to have to defend them now, which is an easier said than done scenario, but I like where we're at. We have a dagger here from the Beast. Are they going to go back to tech negotiation? They are. Oh, another tech comes off. Okay. Restricted ordnance. So, yeah, well, we were never going to win a game of force, it seems. I'm surprised there hasn't been much combat fighting for that. I think we actually just go in for this combat now. We can win this for sure. Right? Yeah. Screw it. It's a victory point sitting there. We'll give up our water, unfortunately, but hey, we have a lot of troops to spend. Might as well start spending them. Okay. You should always do this before. I'll just do it now, but I'm dumb for this. Okay. That's a good card. I wouldn't want to play that anyway. It's kind of nice to reveal that for the daggers. We have a dagger here from the Duke. They'll grab their High Council seat, fine, with us. We probably weren't going to grab it this round anyway. We couldn't grab it this round anyway. Man, I really hope we can win this combat. I mean, we definitely can, right? We have blackmail behind. We have a diplomacy here from green. They'll go to conspire, so they're going to try and get their Swordmaster going. Either that or they have that intrigue card that gives you a victory point for having Solari, but I'd imagine they're just trying to get their Swordmaster going. Unfortunately, they won't be able to get it this round. We have a reveal here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, unfortunate. They're not going to be quite enough to get the Spice Must Flow this round. And now they have to decide what they want to buy. Not a lot of good ones here. Sardaukar is solid. It kind of seems like they're pivoting hard into a combat-based strategy here. They have 3 left to buy. Testing advantage is good. Revealing embedded agent. It's okay. Do we think anyone else is going to go in on this combat is the question we have. We have like no persuasion. We could just grab some spice here too. We want to be going selective breeding in the future. We do give yellow 1 spice when we go there because they have their thing down, but I think that's fine. The other option is going to Carthag, but I think we need to get our spice game going a little bit. So, yeah, we'll go for the Dune. We'll go to here. We'll get 2 spice so we can set ourselves up for our future selective breeding. And we'll throw in 2 more. We'll just lock this down, right? Actually, no one has any moves left except for red. Do I think red can go heavy in here? I don't think so. And I don't think yellow is already revealed. So what's the most that red can put in here? Just their dreadnought and 1 troop if they go to Carthag. That would be 3 plus 2 is 5. Yeah. Honestly, do we put any in here? Yeah, actually, I think we just leave it here at 8. Is this too greedy, though? They have an intrigue card. Yeah, we'll just put in 1 more. They have an intrigue card behind. We'd like to get away with not using ours. They are going to play In the Shadows. They'll go to Carthag. Looks like they'll just throw the Dreadnought in. Fine. That means we'll get him. So they're just going to go for the Solari, which is always good as the Duke. They do have both their High Council Seat and their Swordmaster now, so it'll probably just be for Mentats and Dreadnoughts. Reveal a 4 here from green. They'll grab Imperial Bashar. Solid card. I like it a lot. We have a reveal here. 2 daggers, so I definitely overcommitted a little bit here, but with an intrigue behind, I don't know. I have a lot of troops anyway. I revealed 2. And I think it's worth just grabbing an Arrakis Liaison here. We need to get more persuasion to our deck. We have a lot of 1 persuasion cards, which is not ideal. Pass. So we have Red's action here. And they'll play an urgent mission to recall one of their agents. Oh, yikes. Okay. So they could go heavier into the combat here. And they play a Lady Jessica of Arrakis. They do have a Bene Gesserit card in play, so they can draw 2 cards. Where are they going to go? Okay. So they'll just go to shipping and move up 1. Interesting use of that card. I guess they're trying to get more persuasion for maybe embedded agent. But I feel like this might have some stronger uses later. I'm not sure. They have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess they were just going for the embedded agent. Okay. I mean, it is a solid card. They have a lot of Bene Gesserits in their deck, so they should be able to get that ability off pretty frequently here. I will pass. Red. Okay. We get a victory point. Really good for us. Really good. And we get our flag on Airkeen. Solid. Very popular spot in the late game when people start trying to get Spice Mist flows going. Did you grab your Solari, Red? I keep forgetting they're not in the chat.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. Okay. Sneaking out that win is huge for us, by the way. We had no business winning any combat, so we'll take that any day of the week. Combat 3 is coming up. Pretty lackluster combat this one is. Okay. So now, where do we want to go? Our hand is kind of trash. So we can cycle out one of these daggers, first of all. With our hollow projectors. And we get our signet ring, okay. I think the way we win this game is going to be through buying Spice Must Flows. So we do want to get our High Council Seat this turn. Can anyone beat us there? Green could beat us there, but they want to get their Swordmaster anyway. I don't think we have to worry about that right now. We really want to get our... do we want to go to Interstellar Shipping here is the question. Just keep getting more persuasion going. Ideally, we'd be playing these 3 cards right here. And I don't think there's a better spot for us for this signet ring. So yeah, we'll start out with that. I would love to get this as our second action, though. We'd like to play both of these to faction spaces, for sure. So yeah, we'll go with this one first. We'll go to Interstellar Shipping. We're not going to get our ring value. I'm not worried about it right now. There's still some time left in this game. Red pulls back their card. I think they were thinking they had it on lock. Hmm. So we see a signet ring here out of red, and they'll just go to smuggling. Okay. So they get a double bump here, which is super scary. We gotta hope they're not chasing us. I mean, I feel like ideally they would just go for the Emperor. It's not contested at all, right? They're eyeing up Fremen. I feel like you take the Alliance here instead of going for one you already have, but maybe not. Okay. They could have gotten the 2 troop bonus too. Oh, very interesting. So they're not even going to get the victory point here. Okay. We have a dagger here from green. They'll grab their swordmaster, like we said. Makes a lot of sense. Always good to get an extra action every single round, especially as we're moving into the late game here. Barry Chow can't use ring on Emperor track. I think you can. Yeah, no, you definitely. Oh, you're right. You're right. That is a good point because you only use it to catch up. I see what you're saying, Barry. That is my mistake. Let's see here. We had a signet ring here from the Beast. They just grabbed some spice. I think it was 4 spice. Can't remember exactly. Our turn here. And we talked about hitting up these faction spaces. I would really like to go to selected breeding here. Maybe we can get a victory point out of this turn. We have Bindu suspension behind as well. And we have dagger. Tough, tough, tough. We could grab Mentat. Yeah, I think we grab Mentat here. Let's just cycle out additional cards too. That's just good, right? Is there? Yeah, because oh, the only issue is then we wouldn't have enough Solari to get our High Council seat, which we'll probably need if we're gonna get a Spiceman's Flow this round anyway. I don't think we're getting a Spiceman's Flow though. Let's be honest, but we could. We already cycled out 1. I think we'll go for the selected breeding play here. But then what do we do with our last action? We play Fold Space to Arakeen, draw a card. Oh. If we do that, then we could go Sword. We could go Mentat. If anyone goes to Arakeen, we can get High Council seat this round. Which I really like a lot. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. This is a tough turn for sure. Wasting everybody's time. I'm saying all this as I have 2 persuasion, 3 persuasion. Yeah, I think it's worth. How many cards do we have left? Okay, so we'd be drawing into new ones. Yeah, let's go for it. So I'll play Trusair. Let's just go select the breeding here. Pay the 2. We'll help lock down this alliance a little bit too. We trash 1 card out of our deck. Yeah, we'll get rid of a dagger here. And we get the draw 2. Okay, solid. Good start, good start. And now we can cycle out a card with our Trusair. It is a little bit risky to get rid of the dagger. But I don't think it's a big deal. Because we still have full space behind if we get unlucky. Yeah, we'll go for it. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's not going to be enough. Might not be enough. We can use full space to go to High Council seat. That would draw us a card, so we might be able to get there. It looks like red is going to play Spice Hunter. They'll go to Still Suits, get themselves a water, put some troops into this one. Not the best combat, but getting an extra, getting the Mentat for free going into a Conflict 3 is just good. So we have a Signet Ring here to Research Station for green. Okay, they're going to go for their own Spiceman's Flow this round. A little surprised yellow hasn't been able to get more Spiceman's Flows. It's been a little unfortunate they haven't been able to quite break that threshold yet. Let's see what yellow decides to do here. Hey, Black Shadow, what's up? Yeah, doing well. This game's been going pretty solidly for us. We're in first place right now. We just got to see if we can lock this thing out. We don't have a super solid strategy going to the end game. We're not really built up for persuasion or combat, but we've been pretty much getting sole access to interstellar shipping, and that's been carrying us right now. Looks like we have a dagger to tech negotiation from yellow here. And yeah, okay, they'll put the negotiator down. This is the first time they've gone to the spot and not bought a tech. Interesting. So So we could play Bindu Suspension here and see what we get. We have 2, 4, 5, 6 cards right now. My other thought would be going Fold Space into Mentat, which is high risk. We draw 2 cards. We need to be one of them. We need one of them to be green access. Don't know how much green access we have in our deck, actually, though. That's the problem. I don't think it's a lot. Yeah, let's start out with the Bindu, because we need to get a Spice Flow this round for sure. So we'll go for that first. So that'll let us draw 1 card. Oh, okay. Perfect. So now I don't feel bad about So now we are up to 2, 4, 6, 8, and we have our fold space left. So we're pretty much locked up on being able to get our Spice Must Flow here. So now I have to decide, do I want to go to Mentat to get an extra action this round? I guess, what am I really doing with this extra action, right? I should just grab the Eye Council seat while I can. So we'll do it. We do get to draw 1 card with full space. Shifting Allegiances. Okay, now we have way too much Persuasion. Yeah, whatever. We would have liked to have not drawn this card, but it's fine. We have a, I think it was an Arrakis Liaison to Dreadnought, so they'll get their next one going. And they'll grab the disposal facility. Okay, the tech I kind of ragged on a lot during my video. So they will get 1 trash. Oh, yep. Sounds good, Green. Forgot to put that back. And they'll trash a dagger out of their deck. And that Whirlwind Reel Flagship. Okay. People are going to be looking for that one. Very powerful, especially coming into the late game. The Beast is the closest one to being able to afford it. Out of water now, though. They were flush with water before. But I guess they did just go to the Great Flat. So that explains that. Not quite sure what Red's doing now. I think they already trashed, right? Yeah, so they have both their Dreadnoughts now. I don't think they have any... yeah, I think they're good. Let's see here. Yeah, Barry Chow. The idea would have been hoping that someone goes to Arakeen so that I could afford it, but it's not worth the risk. Or I could have just went it, but yeah, it wouldn't have worked out. Black Shadow seems reasonable enough to me. Did you spot you got some draftees for a game on the Discord? Oh, no, I did not. Black Shadow, I'm super down to play some games with you guys. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I've been wanting to for a while. I feel like I played a game with you in the past, like 1 game maybe, but I think it'd be fun if we all sat around, like talked about strategy and stuff as we played, kind of made it a more casual thing. With that said, I have not been paying attention. Did Red pay for the tile? That I did not see. I have no idea. Hopefully they did. Looks like Green played Smuggler Stompter to Haga Basin to draw some cards, so they'll definitely be getting a Spice Flow this round. We have a reveal here from Yellow, so they finally make use of that Leah Kynes. They have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so now they can start getting the Spice Flow going. And I imagine they would at this stage of the game, right? They need to start getting their victory points going. They're only at 4. I'm surprised they haven't pushed harder for this alliance. So they will grab the Spice Flow. That'll put them up to 5. And they'll grab an Arrakis Liaison as well for their trouble. Our reveal here. So we reel 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So we're definitely getting this. So we have 3 left over. Bene Gesserit's sister is just so solid. Would I rather have Initiate? I think getting the 2 Persuasion is just too important right now. Oh, well, Thufir comes up. Maybe not as good at this stage of the game when people are trying to get Spice, but it could be useful for somebody. Looks like Red will snap that up real quick. Ah, the second In the Shadows comes out as well. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Black Shadow, I think it'd be a good time. And yeah, people would definitely want to see it. So I will, if you want to message me on Discord or I can message you later, we can try to set it up. We could do it next time I stream, honestly. If you guys are both available. We'll figure out when you guys are available, I guess. We have a reveal of 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Persuasion? Is that all they have? Oh, no. Oh, they don't have enough? Oh, they used so many resources. I guess they didn't use that many, but still. They went to Resource Station and they played Smuggler Stop. They're kind of unlucky they didn't have enough there. So instead of getting a point, they're going to have to settle for Stilgar and a Bene Gesserit Initiate. Stilgar's really good, but you're really hoping for the point at this stage of the game. Whose turn is it? We in combat? Okay, combat starting with red. Red passes. Green. Yellow. Okay, take your rewards. Okay, so it looks like yellow will lock this one down. They'll get the men tap for next round. I'll try to remember to give that to him so they don't forget. It's so easy to forget. Yeah, some Solarian treat goes out to everybody. Not the most impactful one, but whatever. And looks like red will send their... Wait, did red win? No, red, I think you just get your Dreadnought back because you didn't win. Okay. I feel like they'd rather have their Dreadnoughts in their reserve anyway. The Conflict 3s are coming up. Oh, man. Economic Supremacy comes up. So that's going to put a fly in the ointment of people that were probably hoping on using their spice for other purposes, but still a really good combat. It'd be great if we could get second place here. Good hand to start off with as well. And we go last, which is solid for us. We have an Interstellar shipping here from red. If we go to Interstellar, if we go to smuggling, that is a point for us now. It's too bad we can't get Dreadnought. Actually, or Mentap, but we can with Weirding Way into Signature Ring. I don't know if it's worth it for us, though. Oh, they forgot to draw their card for Holtzman Engine. Yep, they get an extra card every single round. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to get their Spice Flows going, so they might not be able to get this before the end of the round. Green will play their Chome Delegate and go to Interstellar Shipping. Such an insanely good card. I still can't believe it only costs 1 Persuasion. We have a Diplomacy here from yellow. They'll go to Steel Suits. Okay, they're going to get their water game going, I guess. And they'll play... Oh, no, they're Waves. They steal the Alliance. That's not good for us because they have Worm Rider, so they'll be getting a ton of daggers out of that now. I'm really surprised Green didn't just make the trip one round to lock that up. It's very risky not locking that in. Black Shadow, I'll set up a group between us when you're finished. Yeah, sounds good. Oh, yep. Yellow already has Mentat. Already forgot. That was fast. Okay. So now, yeah, they used it to go to Still Suits. Okay, so Mentat is off the table here. We have Diplomacy. Diplomacy to Hardy Warriors is a point, but we can't get there. If we go Signet Ring to Smuggling, we can use the ability now. The only thing is we're not getting troops in doing that, which kind of sucks, but might not be a big deal. And going Smuggling gets us a bomb. We actually get 2 bumps with this action. I don't know. Is it worth defending these? Probably not at this stage of the game. I think we're pretty much solid on both of them. Not a lot of competition, so we can just go for getting extra victory points now. We can go for the Emperor track. I think we want to reveal these daggers. How do we get more troops in is the question after we play our Signet Ring. We really don't, right? So maybe Dune Desert Planet is the move. Okay, and then we can play our Signet Ring as our second action. It's a shame that Still Suits got taken. That would have been great for us. Yeah, I think we do this, right? We grab our Smuggling. We just take our troops in our point, and then we can use the rest of our actions to try and get troops in. Unfortunately, that would mean having to use our Weirding Way, but I think that's fine. We can cycle out a card as well. Might need to cycle out this Diplomacy, honestly. Well, we'll see where the round takes us. So we'll go for this first, and we'll collect. So this will set us up to use our ring when we go to our combat space. So we will take 2 troops. We get a bump. Now, where do we take the bump here? We could go here. That would enable us to go Hardy Warriors into, or Siege to board to get a water, and Diplomacy to get a bunch of troops in. Could end us making us win this. So yeah, we'll go here. So that's that. We took the troops, and now we'll just take our Solari as well. And I think that's everything. We have a bunch of troops stashed up. The only thing is yellow has way better combat potential, but we have more troops, and we have a blackmail behind, so we should be good for this, right? We'll see. We're at 8 points right now. Getting scary. Okay, we have a research station here from red, so it looks like they're probably not going to be fighting too hard for the combat. They've already used 2 of their actions, not putting troops in. Well, I guess they put their 2 Dreadnoughts in with that, but there are definitely better combat spaces to go after. Yellow needs to get some troops in here soon, if they want to fight for this. I mean, they do have such good techs behind. We'll see what green decides to do here. They've been kind of quiet on the combat front too. It is a shame we can't get our Mentat going, but using our Signet Ring can be really good for us. We have a dagger here from green. Okay, they'll just go to Dreadnought. I guess they really want to tech. Interesting play. So they'll use their 2 negotiators and they'll grab training drones. Okay. Now, limited value at this stage of the game, but hey, they just need to get some troops going. And unfortunately, yellow has to play their elite kinds. You usually always want to be revealing this, so that kind of stinks, but they will be giving us a Solari so they can draw an extra card. We're definitely not getting a Spiceman Slow this round. That much is true. We forgot to unflip this because we haven't cycled out any of our cards yet. I don't know if we will be cycling out any of our cards either, is the thing. But now, oh yeah, thank you, Doi Hey Vu. I always forget to do it, so I definitely need people telling me. Yeah, let's go down this combat. Let's have some fun. Where are we going to use our Signet Ring, though? Do we protect or do we try to push up somewhere? I think it'd be worth pushing up. Yeah, we might be able to get one more point. I don't think anyone's fighting us for alliances right now anyway. So we'll play our Signet Ring. We'll go to Siege. We'll get a water for ourselves. So someone's going to need to stop us from getting Hardy Warriors. So we'll put in 3 from that. Now we'll use our Signet Ring ability, first time of the game. Spend 7 Solari. That'll put us down to 3. We get 1 troop, which we will put in to the combat. We get a bump somewhere, and we get a spice. I'll take the spice. Now, where do we take the bump? I think we're good. I think we just maybe get a point from here. Okay, that's the move. Hopefully Hardy Warriors is open for us. We'll see. Even second place isn't bad for us here. Red has a ton of cards. They only have 1 action left, though. We're tied up in the combat right now. They don't have any water. Green and yellow both have water, so they could contest us here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, red does have a lot of actions. It's tough, especially when you get to this stage of the game. It's their last move of the round. We have a pretty healthy lead. We just need to lock this thing out. Fortunately for us, we drew a lot of our low persuasion cards early on, so we should be able to get a Spiceman Slow to close this thing out if we can get 1 victory point here. They play Secrets of the Sisterhood, so they get a point there. That'll put them up to 5. So they are now in 3rd place. Looks like they're going to play In the Shadows. Okay. So they can actually use this now. I didn't realize this wasn't even enabled. They'll go to Carthag. They'll get a troop. They'll get an intrigue card. They'll put them all in. So they're going heavy for it. And they would get 2 victory points out of this combat. They have enough spice for it. And they'll play, okay, Secret Forces as well. Get 2 more troops going. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to beat them. And the thing is, we don't need to win first. We can't get the benefit from it anyway. So we're just trying to beat yellow for second. And luckily we do go after yellow, so it shouldn't be too bad. We'll know exactly what's going on with them. But it's green's turn now. And looks like they'll just play Imperial Bashar. Try to get their own troop thing going. Imagine you just put them all in here. Or maybe they could consider just saving up for the next round. Yeah, they'll just put them all in. Why not? That puts them ahead of us at 9. They do have 2 intrigue cards behind, so they're a big threat. Where are these extra troops coming from? Oh, yeah. I know they get 1 from here. Okay, yeah. Yep, that all makes sense. Clean that up a little bit. So now they've taken the lead on us, and they have 2 intrigue cards behind, so we're going to have to go pretty heavy for this one. We have a Test of Humanity here from yellow, which is kind of an annoying time for sure. So everyone's going to have to discard a card or lose a deployed troop. So I think we lose a card here. It's better than losing a troop. And we'll get rid of our Truth Sayer. Would have only given us 1 dagger anyway. Looks like green gets rid of a diplomacy. Red has a decision here. They could get rid of the troop. They're trying to have it all right now. I imagine they're trying to get a Spiceman's Flow and a combat victory. So that would be a 3-point swing. It would put them all the way up to 8 points. Very sketch. Yep, Red, need you to do the card. Nice. Yeah, so this is not an optional affair. They do have to choose one of them. I'm sure they don't want to do either of them, but gonna have to choose. Okay, they'll get rid of a Dune. And looks like yellow will just get their point from secrets. Fair. I think we just go hog wild here. We throw a bunch of troops in. Hope we can get it. We have an extra useless. We'll end up having an extra useless point with the Fremen anyway, so. Play our diplomacy. Really glad no one ended up going Hardy Warriors before we could get there. So that's 3 plus 1 more. Okay. We are in a position. Oh, I'm excited. This is going to be a fun one. Oh, I love these late game combats. We really just care about second. We can deny points from red here if we go for the victory, which might be worth. So they get an entry card for this, and looks like they have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, yep, they get an entry Spiceman's Flow as well. So, potential big swing turn. Green will reveal an Arrakis and buy an Arrakis. Fine. Beast will reveal some Solari, okay. And, of course, they do have Worm Rider, so that's a ton of free swords with Restricted Ordnance. They have 4, 5 to buy. Looks like they won't buy anything. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think it makes sense to buy this, right? Some late game.
Hey, did you get your Solari?
Oh, yeah, good point. Okay. So we reveal. We just revealed 2. And we have 3 to buy. I forgot to use this. I mean, I wasn't going to use it anyway. I needed the cards ahead. I actually think taking Bene Gesserit's sister isn't bad here. Reveals G manipulation. Combat. Starting with red. Wow, Allied Armada. Yeah. So they can't play Charisma. But they can play this. You can play. You just can't play the. I keep forgetting they're not in the chat. It is your turn though, if you're playing it. Really? Wow, I'm surprised. Okay. Staged incident here from green. I'm really surprised they don't, because they could still win this and get extra points out of it. The game is not over this round. I don't know if they think I'm going to win, but whatever. So, yeah, nice staged incident there from green. Oh, I didn't see it was the one that requires an alliance. Thank you. So, yep, stage incident. They'll go up. The green will go up to 5. Yellow here, already revealed. Let's see if they want to. They get a victory point for second place, and they're not that far off. Private Army. Or 5, okay. Puts them in the second place. Are they paying any? Are you playing any more yellow, or are you passing? Okay. I will pass. Red. They can't anyway. Yep. Green, you pass. Or okay, yeah. Yellow. You get, or actually, you already passed. Okay. So we just get 1, which is fine. And next round. Does anyone know why the button's not here?
Rewind real quick. It's 10 seconds or so.
Yep. Let's see. There we go. Okay, we're at 9. We just got to close it out now. We have all of our high persuasion cards in the back end. Yep, there they are. Okay, so now we just need to maximize our points. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to get to the Emperor track, which would be great for us. We really want to defend our alliances if we could. We're going to start out with green here. They're going to play Smuggler Stopper. They'll go to Interstellar Shipping, I'd imagine. Since it's likely the last round of the game, they're going to go up and down. They need to fight me for an alliance to stop me from winning here. I think that's the only way they come out of this. Hopefully they don't. So they will take the spice, and they will take attack. Okay, invasion ships. This is a 2 victory point combat, and the beast is at 8. So, and they have Chamarchy. So this is not looking good. We really need the beast to not win this combat. And second place doesn't do anything for us here, so blackmail probably won't be useful. Oh, good call, Doi. Good call, good call. I didn't even notice. Always nice to have someone reminding us of the rules. Okay, maybe they don't want it. I don't know. I'm not going to twist their arm. Let's see here. Green.
I don't know, man. Red didn't even answer us if you paid for that tile. Have to go back and look.
That's a good point. We have a reconnaissance here from yellow. They go to siege. They get water. I imagine they're going to go for a research station.
We were in voice chat.
Try to buy here. What can we do with our turn? We probably should have been paying a little bit more attention. We need to cycle something out, first of all. Our Dune is not going to get much value here, right? I mean, we could grab a bunch of spice, but what are we really doing with that spice? So we'll cycle it out. See what we get. Okay. Now we want spice. Oh, man. Okay. We'll go to reconnaissance and we'll draw a card. And we might as well throw troops in because we're getting towards the end game anyway. Can't hurt. There's a dagger. So now at least we can get Mentat without it feeling too bad. We have a signet ring here from the Duke, and they'll collect. So they get a double bump now. Double bump. They get the chase with their signet ring, and then they get the bump from here. I'm surprised no one's gone for this spot. That's so weird. Okay, they're going to chase on the Bene Gesserit track, I guess. I mean, there's no other good spot for them to chase, really. I mean, I'd probably go for the guild over that, but they could get an entry card from it at least. And they'll go for this. Okay, I think that makes a lot of sense. We'd really like to be able to go there, but unfortunately we can't. I think all of our methods of getting there are in our discard right now, so we probably won't be able to. We have a Bene Gesserit initiate into research station, so green's really trying to draw here. Oh, yep, and they now have enough water. Perfect. Really like how the mod helps you keep track of that kind of thing. So they just draw a bunch now. I feel like I could be hallucinating. I feel like it just flashed one of the cards to me as it came by, but I didn't like notice what it was. I don't know if that's a weird glitch or what, or if I'm just hallucinating because I have been talking for a while. Okay. So green has like a million cards, so they're definitely getting a spice and slow, and they might be getting this combat too, which is a potential 3-point swing, which would only put them at 9. Oh yeah, Black Shadow. Murphy did a great job. I really, I hope he's still, or he or she or whatever, I don't know their pronouns. I hope they end up doing the Immortality expansion when that comes up as well, because look forward to playing that one. Yellow's turn here. I will be interested to see what they do. Why do they have the Mentat? Just a quick question. I might have missed something. Did you? Oh, okay. Perfect. Thanks. They played that entry card that lets them buy the Mentat. Okay, so the Mentat is not an option for us this round, but we really didn't need it anyway, so it's fine. I think yellow is still moving. Yeah, you're right, Shadow. Yeah, it's looking pretty complex. There's going to be a lot of moving parts now. We're going to have the shipping track in addition to that, like 2 new tracks. But I think it should hold up. So the Beast will play Signet Ring. So they get 2 now because they have an alliance. Plus that, so they get 3 more troops in. Really hoping yellow can't close this one out. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of great moves behind.
Oh, hold on, Orsky.
Oh, yep, no problem. So they will also play advanced weaponry, get a dreadnought in for themselves. Pretty good. Detonation devices in the row. Okay. Pretty big commitment here. Yellow is in first by a lot. Yellow might win this one. I said they had a good position, and I mean it. They are doing very well. We might just play our dagger to Mentat to draw a card here, unfortunately. We just don't have any good options. Other options, go to a Bene Gesserit spot, get an intrigue card. Not that great for us, and we actually need our persuasion. Yeah, so we'll just go for this. Sucks not getting a Mentat for it, but we just need to cycle it, and we get nothing. Okay, unfortunate. It happens. I think we're just going to get our Spiceman slow point this round. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so we're still good, but we won't be able to play a card. This is like the worst card we could have drawn. It's so bad. We need someone else to fight our battles here with yellow. Okay, and let's see here. Red draws a card with Thufir, and where did they go? Might have missed it. I think they may have just collected some. Yeah, they just collected Spice. So they'll probably be eyeing up Highliner here, which is good for us. We want someone to beat yellow in this combat. I think yellow might close this one out. If they can get this combat victory, I think they're probably... I'd imagine they're set up to get a Spice with slow too, if they have the right cards in hand. Although if they play another action, I doubt it. But 2 combat points, they do win ties, so we would lose. Chomarchy coming in big. So Helena, of course, can go to block spaces that are green and blue. And it looks like they're going to play a reconnaissance over here to Arakeen, give us an extra water, or an extra Solari, rather. Oh, never mind. They don't want to give us a Solari. Fair enough. Let's see here. Mentat was quite greedy. Tech negotiation allows a lot more flexibility because you'd hit 9. I guess, but if I went to tech negotiation, that does enable me to play Arrakis Liaison or Bene Gesserit. So I'm stuck going to a blue spot or a green spot. I don't remember. I think that would have only left... I can't remember what was available at the time. Maybe just Carthag. I guess I could have gotten an intrigue card about it, but I don't think it's a bad play, especially if I draw anything but this, I can play the card I draw. Or I could play one of these if it had 1 persuasion. This was just a really unlucky draw. I think so. Yeah, yellow.
You see what red was doing there?
No, what are they doing?
I don't know. I think they just took a card off the top of the deck and put it back or something. I don't know.
No, yeah. I'm too busy yapping.
Yeah, I got it.
But hopefully everything's square. Kind of weird to cheat at this stage, but what do I know? Let's see here. Okay. Yellow. Okay, they're going to trash their Sonic Snoopers to cycle out an entry card. We'll see if it's worthwhile. They only get to cycle out 1. Might be something good, though. We are likely going to get 3rd place here, and unfortunately Spice isn't going to matter, like I said. Yeah, probably endgame hunting. But if they can win this combat, they don't even need the endgame cards. I mean, they might think I have an endgame card. Who knows? Especially if I had quarter of the market, that could be really big for me here. I'd have the most Spicemas flows, right? Yeah, be worth 2 points. I mean, he lost anyway. They lost anyway if I have that, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're really thinking about this one. Looks like they're hovering their hand over it. Really trying to think this one out. I think if they're hovering their hand over it, they're thinking about playing it. This means it's not an in-game card. Not that it matters too much anyway, but... Oh, Dispatch an Envoy. Now that is an interesting card. Okay. This is one of my favorite intrigue cards. It just allows for such cool things. Unfortunately, it won't be that crazy here. Okay, I was about to say they can't afford it, but this is a point. Wow, so they go up to 9. This is not good. Well, I guess the point doesn't matter anyway, right? Because they're not buying a Spicemas flow here, most likely. So they either win this combat to win the game or they don't. We do have to reveal here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yep. No choice. We got to get our point while the point getting is hot. So we're in the end game now, folks. So yeah, I think yellow probably would have been better off just going and getting more troops in somehow, but they might not have a way to do it. So I understand. At least they can lock down a point here, maybe get themselves a higher placement. And we do have a Highliners here from red. Crazy. Okay, fold space. And they will put that right back in there. Oh, yep, 1 space for me. Don't think it'll matter, but thank you, Anton. And we have a pretty big reveal here. It has to be enough for a spice of slow, right? Yeah, definitely. So that'll put them up to 7. Big plays coming in. Red. If they deny yellow the victory here, would be, I mean, that would get them 3rd place at the end of the day. I think it is still worth them going there because you want to finish high as humanly possible. But we have 2, 4, 6, 7. Not enough for a spice and slow, unfortunately, for them. So unless they can win this combat, which it doesn't look likely because they have no intrigue cards behind, they're not going to be able to get the 10 points and make use of that delicious Chomarchy. Wow, okay. So red, in addition to getting this win, is going to get 2 victory points. Wow, wow, wow. Are they going to win this game? I think that red might win this one. Right? They had me beat on tiebreakers. Or no. That would only put them up to 9. I'm dumb. I thought they'd get up to 10. Yeah. Not quite enough. They might have a good intrigue. Oh no, they have Holtzman engine. Yeah. Unless someone beats red here, red's gonna lock this one down, and they were about to give up a little while ago too. Surprising. They definitely had enough, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Do they have enough to buy? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they played this. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, no, they had charisma. Wow. Huge, huge, huge. Holtzman coming in big. I will play this. Huge. Doesn't do anything.
Can't play anything. That's it.
Okay. End game time. And point game time for the combat. Red. Take those. Wow, so red does win this one. I don't know what they're spending Solari on. Yep. So they get 1 additional point for Holtzman engine, which will put them up to 10. I don't know why they spent that Solari.
Yeah, that's all I'm at.
Now I'm confused. What was this extra victory point for?
Wait, yeah, what is? I don't know.
Yeah, what's that extra one from? I thought they'd be at 10. I mean, it doesn't matter. They win anyway, but
I don't know. It was
It's
an
something-
asterisk because you need to go back and look if you paid for the tile.
yeah, they might
honestly.
not have. Anyway, good game.
Which would have made the difference here. But,
Oh, for
yeah.
sure.
Man, I got super unlucky. I went here, and I drew like cards from here, and I still couldn't buy a spice.
Yeah, that one
And then
turn
that's
where
all
you drew all
here.
those. Oh my god, I felt bad. You went to
My
research
starting
station and
hand
played
was
this.
1 off of grabbing Chome.
Oh really?
Turn 1. Yeah, I almost had a
Damn.
perfect draw. I just named my ring.
I think you had a really good start too. Yeah, I think you just got a little bit
Yeah.
unlucky.
I did.
It happens.
Didn't
Thanks for
do
coming
so
out.
great.
It's good playing with you.
Yeah, no problem.
Good game.
Try to play again next week if you're gonna do this again.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll it's not always the same day, but I'll post it when it will be.
Yep. All
Yeah.
right.
See ya.
Sounds good. Have a good day.
Okay. That's the end of the stream. Thanks for joining. Let's see here. Oh, I know, Barry. If I could have gotten a little bit more. Everyone went pretty hard for that combat, though, so I wasn't going to get there. It's close, though. Black Shadow, apparently Discord wants you to accept friend requests before I can set up a group DM. Oh, yeah, I'll accept that right now. Pending. Yep. Accepted. Okay. Look forward to it. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was a fun game. If you want to get involved next week, just join the Discord. That's where I try to pull people from. If I can't get enough, I obviously go outside of that, but it was a good game. See ya.